What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the second episode of Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. This one is titled Peter Grill and the Future Father-in-Law. Yes, okay, so that dude is the father-in-law, as we expected. This is going to be awkward. So yeah, this show... You've already read the title of this video, so you know if I continue it or not. But I already have... I'd say a very strong idea that I probably will drop this, because whilst it is, in of itself, I can understand the entertainment in this type of show. It's harem ecchi, it has its comedy moments. It's not actually tagged as a harem, which is bizarre. I guess it's not a harem if you're just cheating on your spouse, or soon-to-be spouse, is it? Yeah, and that's the main thing that I have a problem with, is like, the description of this show sells it to be something, but then it completely goes against itself in the very first episode, because it's like, he's not keen on his sudden popularity, and it will take every ounce of self-control for Peter to keep his hands to himself and his relationship with his paramour in one piece. He's already failed in the first episode. Like, the first two women that even try to be with him, to essentially force him to cheat on his girlfriend, wife-to-be, and he's already failed. So what part of that is every ounce of self-control, right? It's like, you barely even tried, mate. Like, he really didn't try that much. Like, for the world's strongest man, he's a bit of a pushover. Let's be real here. And that's the comedy of the show. Oh my god, look at this. It's like... Here's the thing, if guys did this to a female protagonist, I don't think people would be quite as accepting of it, but because it's girls assaulting a man like this, I think it gets a little bit more of a leeway on it. That's me being cynical and me being, like, a bit too, like, thoughtful, because, like, this is a show you're meant to turn off your brain and just watch, right? But I'm an anime reactor. I don't turn my brain off when I'm watching this. I'm trying to explore the show, explore the world, the characters, the relationships, and everything going on here. All I see him as a spineless, cheating buffoon. That's all I can see him as right now. And, like, yes, it's nice to see the different Monster Girl designs that we get from this, but you could have kept it just as ecchi, just as provocative, just as funny. You just didn't need to cross the line with him actually being a cheater. That's all you had to do, but I just can't separate the cheating from this. And, like, it's just the way my mind works. I know that's a problem for me and not a problem for the majority of the audience that would be looking for this show, but I'm just going to be honest with what my opinion of this show is. I feel like if they just didn't cross the line of cheating, it'd be fine. But maybe they're going to use that to their advantage to invoke more comedy. But really, I don't see it. I just feel sorry for Luvelia, because she's had a sheltered upbringing, she doesn't know the ins and outs of what it means to be in a physical relationship, and as a result, it's spiraled into this. But we're going to meet the father-in-law now, so maybe this will redeem it in some way. I don't know. So, that's all I'm going to say on that fact. I'm not going to go over it too much. We met some orcs, we boned the orcs. Simple as that, and yeah, that's all there is to it, really. Like, they're trying to build up the world and the characters and stuff. It's like, okay, cool, but, like, I just don't care at this point. So, with that said, let's get the episode up here, shall we? As always, these are time-based reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play, I start the episode, you start the episode. Watching this on Crunchyroll, by the way, so if you watch the official Crunchyroll version, you know we're perfectly in sync. I'll call out the OP and stuff, because I think this show does have an OP. Yeah, it's a 12-minute show. 12:21, so it has no PD and all that good stuff. Honestly, this show would have been so much better as a 5-minute, but whatever. I'm glad it's only a 12. I could not watch 24 minutes of this. Anyway, with all that said, make sure that's all correct. Almost started that one wrong, so glad I fixed it. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, play. OP time straight away. Oh, we actually get subtitles for the OP. That's rare. Crunchyroll doing subtitles on OPs. Of course, it's this show that gets it. Like, why? Anyway. Quite easily. Correct. Because you should feel guilty. I mean, this OP means so much now. I love the fact that we now know what the OP actually is singing. Yep. Again, I don't know why the Alpha Girl's doing it. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. I forgot there was so many. Because you're spineless. At least the show's very self-aware how pathetic he is. And we're starting right from here, yeah. Yeah. Also, this is a show that needs an uncensored version to truly appreciate Jesus Christ. What is this, Hitman? Christ. Yeah, this is a show that needs to be uncensored, I think, to truly enjoy it, because, let's be real, that's why we're here. Dude's looking good. I mean, that's an easy way to pass it off, yes. No reaction at all to seeing him like that? I guess she wouldn't have anything like that. Just casually. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh boy. You do not. You don't deserve her, dude. Straight lie. Yep, and then you gave up within a day. You're not gonna get the green light. Thank you. Good guy. I can't even hate the father here. But does he actually know or not? I don't know. She's too good for you, dude, so much. That makes him think. Yep. He's just that protective of his daughter. Very protective over his daughter, okay. That's his one weakness. Yeah. Well, good, but again, who's performing? Anyone performing? Yeah, there are, okay. It is undeserved. Is he gonna start questioning it? Yep. Yeah. Yep, you should be guilty, dude. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the beautiful shots. Well, people passed out already, Jesus. Yeah, they're gonna hold that over your head for the rest of the time now. Mm-hmm. Sure. Hmm. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Bum uglies. Uh, they just don't see. I guess orcs wouldn't. They just don't see the same human customs, I guess. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright. Hmm. How does no one see this? And yep, immediately blackmailing him with it, as expected. Shouldn't take that long. Jesus Christ. Okay, he's in his own, I guess, VIP area. Let me guess, they're going to take advantage of the situation, aren't they? Oh boy. I can see this going wrong so quickly. You're naked down there as well. Hmm. You're angering him. That's smooth, to be fair. That's pretty smooth. But yep. Uh, yeah, okay. No. Wasn't out a choice. They are, aren't they? Yep. I'm surprised they took this long to do that. I really am. Jesus Christ. Okay. This guy needs to be institutionalized. I'm just saying. Jesus Christ. Yeah, a bit. Uh-huh. Such is the male member. Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's seriously misguided and needs to get rid of you. Yeah. Yeah, he's irredeemable at this point, isn't he? It's called post-nut clarity. Trust me, it works. Again, we get the ED translated. This is actually a really nice ED song with the lyrics, actually. It's actually a really nice song, but I feel like it's completely misguided and not meant to be representative of him in the slightest. Like, it's what he thinks he is, but he really isn't that. Alright, what's the next episode? Not that it matters because we're not watching next episode, but... Oh, we get the elf girl. Yeah, alright. And we've already got tentacles. Yeah. I think my thoughts on this series are clear. This is definitely not a series for me. Like, okay, if you want to turn off your brain and accept basically cheating, I think this is just sending a bad message in general. This type of show. Like, I know it's fiction, it's not meant to be taken seriously, but come on. We shouldn't be making this sort of thing well, again, it's like, don't apply real human standards to animation, right? You shouldn't really be doing that, but I can't help but do that. It's just in my analytical nature to start looking at this. I just can't accept this show. I can't accept it, really. Trying with every ounce of his self-control to stop it, it's like the dude's done nothing. He just sat there. Like, he has absolutely no intention of stopping it. He's like, oh no, don't do it, and does nothing to stop them doing it except hiding the fact that he's done it. Like, he's put more effort into hiding it than he has into stopping them. That's what irks me about him as a character. And, like, yeah, no, I'm not rooting for him. I don't root for him. I want his life to fail. I want Louvelia to find out and ditch him and move on with her life. I want her to get away from the father as well, because the father seems pretty creepy, considering the fact that the thing that, like, okay, it's okay to be doting on your daughter and be protective of her. Very common trope in anime. Kakashi from Kakushigoto. He was very protective over Hime, but not out of some weird fantasy of marrying her. Like, he was just very protective of her because she is absolutely adorable, which is true. This guy seems to want to marry his own daughter. It's just every messed up aspect of relationships is on display here, and just, I'm not for it. I don't want to enjoy it. I can't enjoy that sort of thing. So... it's just a very poignant comment here. It's really just a porn plot without the porn. Yeah, it really is. Like, this needs to be uncensored to really have an appeal. Right now it has no real appeal because it's no better in its etchiness than other shows, and yet it has bad morals in it innately. So it's like, why? It's like, I don't see the appeal of this. What's the appeal of it? That you get to see some monster girl titties? Is that the appeal? Is that what we're meant to be enjoying here? It's like, believe me, there are plenty of other series that you can find that accomplish this same thing. In fact, let me give you one, because I can probably find one such series if I just spend a little minute here looking for it. I think it came out a while ago now, so it might not be on the recent. It probably isn't on the recent uploads. Let's see. Maybe it's still trending. That's a good opportunity. Is that it? No, that's specifically elves. Where's the one with the dragon girl? Let's see. I mean, there's plenty of elf stuff out there, of course. There's plenty of good series here that I can recommend as well. Like, Yokuso Tsukube Elf no Mori. I would recommend that one. Let's see, what other Monster Girl ones have we got here? Maybe if I search for the Monster Girl tag, that would make this easier, would it not? That's probably a good idea. Let's see if we've got... Or elves in specific. Do we have that? Oh, no, this will work. Here we go. Not that one, not that one. I will find this. Here it is. Enjo Kohai. Here is the series that I was looking for. This, if you want to watch Peter Grill but better, watch Enjo Kohai. You will not find it on mainstream Crunchyroll Funimation platforms. You can find it on your local good stuff supplier, but Enjo Kohai, much better than Peter Grill in every measurable way. You got two elves, you've got a dragon girl. Yeah. There's not as much variety as what I imagine the show will have, but far superior. Let's just leave it at that. That is Stunt's tip for the day. Quite literally a tip for the day, if you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, we're not continuing on with this. I didn't expect to be, and everything that I feared about the show has come true. And even more, because the goddamn father-in-law is a pervert for his own daughter. Or at least wants to marry his own daughter in some... I don't know. Like, overprotectiveness gone too far. So, yeah. But of course, this is the first show on Crunchyroll this season that gets actual OP and ED translations. Because, of course it does. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's just whoever they get to translate these. I have no idea who the translators are. And this is a thing that I've actually seen come up recently with Crunchyroll, to go completely off topic here. But I saw a recent article or video or something about how subtitle translators, like fan subs, you can know some of the translators and the work they do, and it's fairly common for them to be credited towards the end of episodes or at the very start of episodes. Like at the start of movies, they'll very often have the who's translated them. We had that with Frag Time. We saw the who translated it for us on the very beginning of the episode, and I linked them in the description. But for Crunchyroll, I have no idea who translates these. I assume they've got a team of people, but even that team of people is apparently paid based on how much they do, relatively speaking. So in a time like this, when less and less shows are coming onto the platform because of the COVID delays, I assume that a lot of their financial livelihoods were put at risk as well, as were pretty much everyone's at this point, right, with COVID. I'm fortunate to be working in an industry that just can't stop. If our industry stopped, well, a lot more people would technically die, so it's probably a good thing that our industry keeps going. So I was personally okay during the whole COVID crisis. But yeah, it's for these people, based on how much effort they put in, and they don't even get credit for it. Like, can you name a single Crunchyroll translator unless you actually knew them or specifically looked for their stuff? Like, could I even find Crunchyroll translators, who they are, if I tried? I assume there's open jobs for them. They don't have a UK office, they have a Paris and Berlin office. Open positions. Director for their games operations, community coordinators, editors. No, they don't have a job as... I guess these are for actual jobs. I don't think the translations count as actual jobs. I feel like those are like freelance things that they hire out almost. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, that's my point about that. I feel like they deserve a bit more credit. Like, even if it's at the end of the show, they get their credits put on, or even just in the description of the Crunchyroll video, like, translated by da-da-da. Like, that alone would be great. But whatever. Why did I come onto this topic? Oh yeah, because the OP and ED had actual translations. Now the songs, the OP makes so much more sense, and now that I've seen that, I could have just watched the OP and already been like, yeah, this is not a show I want to watch. But the ED, that ED song is too good for this show. Like, it gives too much credit to our main character. It really does. I realize I'm just ragging on this show now, and most of you have already turned off because you realize, yeah, you either agree with me in that this is kind of bad, you're in the middle of the fence, it's like, it's entertaining enough, it's something to watch on a Friday afternoon, because that's when it comes out here in the UK, Friday afternoons. Wait, afternoons? Probably. But, or you're against me and like saying, oh no, this is actually a really good show, there's actually like, there's a character here that is developing, and like, there's going to be progress made on him, he's going to redeem himself. It's like, no, he isn't. He's not going to redeem himself. He's cheating on his fiancée twice in the span of 2 days. Like, come on, he's irredeemable at this point. He's actively hiding it from her. He's not going to approach her about it. It's like, okay, yeah, this guy is irredeemable. So yeah, that's going to do it for this show. I'm glad I'm dropping it. I really don't care for it, so I'm more than happy to drop this. I don't care enough about this show, and I don't want to keep watching this. So anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you still enjoyed the episode. Yeah, let me know if you're going to be continuing this or not. I can't shut my brain off from this. I think I'm too analytical, I'm too involved with the show to actually just completely switch my brain off. Especially when it's something it's a topic that I don't really want to switch off from. Like cheating. Like, there's a difference between innocent flirting and the harem genre, and then there's actual physical cheating, and it's like, past experience and just who I am, not really into the whole cheating thing. Let's just put it that way. So that's the reason why I'm not going to be continuing this one. But leave a comment down below what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of the summer 2020 shows I'm watching this season. If you want a good story about romance, Rent a Girlfriend this season's actually proving to be very, very good. I watched that just a minute ago. Other romance shows this season. What we got? Do we actually have any other romance shows? Like, specifically romance? My Team Romcom, obviously. That's going to be pretty good. Honestly, Uzaki-chan's going to be pretty comedy focused, but there might be some romance element in there going forward. I'm going to watch episode 2 right now. So, thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.